annex vacates, then they also need to respect that. But we also promise that there's no way we can do what they did to us. If you have a patient admitted in hospital and there is a doctor who is treating that patient, according to medical ethics, you allow the doctor to finish treating the patient. Once the patient has recovered and is discharged, then you request, kindly do not admit another one. That's the approach. But coming at night and pulling oxygen, and I don't think that is very, very unethical. But we trust in God and we hope there will be a solution very soon. Last Friday, we were given an order, and I have copies of this. I have shared with some media. The judge wrote that the OCPD in charge in Nakuru East, that OCPD should go to the War Memorial Hospital and enable the staff who are waiting at the gate to enter safely. Now, what did they do? He didn't turn up. We waited for him. We had information. He had said it would be 30 minutes. In 30 minutes, he'll be there. Then what we noticed, what our staff are telling us, is that they just removed the country askaris. So there was no security. And so our staff then realized the place is open and they entered. And once they entered, they were just praying within the reception area. And suddenly, a horde of council askaris accompanied by armed police officers. The same police officers who were supposed to protect us. They came, they threw tear gas, they even came with hired goons to destroy, the hospital itself, breaking things there, stealing things. So we then asked ourselves, the same police officers who even had live bullets, we have evidence, they had live bullets, shooting. They are the same ones who were supposed to protect us as per the court order. Now they are no longer respecting the court order, and they are going in the reverse and brutalizing our staff. Some of them were taken to hospital for treatment because they were injured. Then they arrested our lawyer. We're wondering now, if you arrest the lawyer who is implementing a court order, so which court are you going to take this lawyer after you've arrested? So I don't know if it's a sign of this desperation or whatever, but I think it's very sad. As a few minutes before you came, I received a call from the DCI office, and there is a certain Inspector Margaret Awino, who is saying that we, as the directors, are supposed to go and record a statement, the DCI headquarters in Nakuru. We consulted our lawyer, and our feeling was that considering this is how the police have been treating us, we don't feel safe in the DCI offices. We no longer feel safe. We don't feel that like this is a police service. To us, it is a police force. And there's somebody who is using the police force. And it is not us. And so, who are there and who are brutalized. After you finish the investigations there, then you can come to me. I have no problem. My door is always open. We are not running away. Okay? But we are really requesting, let them stop being partisan as the police service. Okay? And let them use the law. Article 49 of the Constitution gives us a lot of rights, even those who are arrested. They're given a lot of rights. Did you know that Article 49, Clause 2, actually blocks you from being remanded in custody if you have committed a minor offense, punishable by less than 6 months or less in prison or a fine only. If the crime you have committed is punishable by a fine only, then you should not be remanded in custody. So this idea of calling people into a building where they can be put in custody, that's unfair. And that's why we are saying we are ready to give all the evidence in an independent environment where our safety is assured, so that we are not brutalized like the way the staff were brutalized. That's what we are asking. DCI. Ensure that we are safe. We are ready to give any evidence you want, sign documents, everything, but ensure that you have assured us of our security, our safety as directors. So that is my statement. I'm ready to take any questions you have, any clarifications. We are open. We are not hiding anything. We are like an open book. Right? Okay. Any questions?
So, Dr.
Yes.
We read some sentiments in articles like Nation.
Yes.
They said, one of the doctors said, you can possibly record it.
Okay. I was not there, but I have evidence from the staff who were there. They were just found doing their job. Then hordes of people came and they said, we are taking over this hospital. Get out, get out. Our own patients, some of them were even pleading. There was a child who was having conversions. They are not interested. Just interested in taking over. Mzee who was there, we have now evidence from the staff, because we have shared evidence, we know, and we are ready to present, that there was a Mzee who was saying, me, I don't know who this doctor is. If you want to give me another doctor, I just want my doctor. And he was told, Mzee, hii ni serikali. You are now our patient. Whether you like it or not, we are taking over your treatment. That was the most uncouth and the most unfair. That you can never do to any patient. A patient has a right. That's why I keep my door open. Any patient who wants to come, comes to my office. If they don't want to come, they go to the neighboring office or any other office. And that freedom is assured for every patient. They have a right to choose who will provide medical services to them. That was very crude. We know, we have the evidence. So the matter is in court. I don't want to go into a lot of details, but I know we have the evidence. And we'll be able to present it in any independent, credible court process. We will provide that evidence. But it was unfair. So the proper way is, if you want to close a hospital, consult the licensor. The licensor, the entity that licensed that hospital, is the Medical Practitioners and Dentists Council. Tell them there's a problem in this hospital, they will come and close. If genuinely there's an issue, they will come and close. That's what we were expecting. But unfortunately, what we got is violence. Armed police officers inside the hospital. You are told, get out. That can't be ethical. It can't be ethical. Armed police officers. And the patients had no choice. And they also, you remember in their statement, they said it is running smoothly. The truth of the matter is that it is closed. Nakuru War Memorial Hospital is closed. It's not running. Annex is running, yes, but not Nakuru War Memorial Hospital. Who would like to challenge the county government? Show us the title for Annex. If you have it, I will be very interested. Because one time I remember, we have not been enemies. So one time I remember going for a function there, and they were telling me, Daktari, give us our title. So I was trying to remind them, I don't have those powers to give titles. No, I really don't have those powers. And the land's office, the government is the owner of the land. They know who to lease. But once they have leased, that land becomes private. So if there is any lease that is available somewhere, National Art Commission maybe has made a decision. What I know as per Article 67 of the Constitution, 2B, or it should be 2A, or thereabout, the National Art Commission, its main role is to take care of public land, not private land. They don't have a role there. Public land, to manage public land. That is Article 67 of the Constitution of Kenya, 2010. Okay. And so we are aware we are protected by the Constitution, but we are not yet protected from police bullets and tear gas. That's what we are not protected from. And I wish the police can assure us that they will protect us from the threats we are getting, that I will be killed and my family and my vehicle will be banned. Protect us, from tear gas and live bullets, okay, and assure our safety and protect our patients. Right now, we have patients all over there asking, when are we going to open there in a crisis? There's even one who recorded a video and he's saying he's ready to share. Yes, he's ready to share for the sake of his life, because in a matter of days, he'll be dead. He needs dialysis. We installed, after we got the extension of the lease, we installed a CT scan that cost us 48 million. And we are now being called the grabbers. The ones who have grabbed that CT scan and they have it, what are they called? If we are grabbers, where did we grab that CT scan? We paid 48 million. Why does the government want to discourage investment? We had a plan to start a cardiac unit because you know about the Magoha. I mean, people are getting heart attacks. And we need to have a premier institution in Nakuru. And we are in actually the best position to establish a cardiac unit so that when people have heart attacks, we rush them there and we solve their problem and they come back, in like normal life. Okay? That's what we want to do. Because we are getting heart attacks. People are living sedentary lifestyles. Diabetes, is the cause of so much of the kidney failure that we are seeing. Whether there is NHIF or there is, if you want to understand how kidney failure comes in, the government is, and we appreciate what the government is doing, that they want universal health coverage, not care, coverage. Yeah, universal. That's what they tell us. I've been asking that question. What exactly is UNHC? Is it universal health care? Is it universal health coverage? Is it universal insurance health coverage? Or if you follow what NHIF said, that they are going to be charging 500 shillings. There's a time they said that. Of course, now they have reduced that amount from every Kenyan 18 years and above by force. And if you don't, they penalize you 20,000. Then that is not universal health care. That is universal health taxation. So is it UHT? That's what we're asking the government to tell us. What is it? Is it universal health care? Is it universal health coverage? Is it universal health insurance coverage? You just cover with insurance, don't care about the health. Or is it universal health taxation, UHT? Okay? So that when they are implementing, then we know exactly what is being implemented. Because I'll tell you the difference. Universal health coverage. If I have 100 patients out there waiting to come and see me as a doctor, one doctor, on average I take about 30 minutes on every patient. Multiply quickly, 100 patients, that means I'll need at least 3,000 minutes. Equivalent to, divide by 60, 50 hours in a day to finish that queue. So universal health coverage, you don't care. So what do? You enter, you say you have a headache, Panadol. Next, you cover everyone. Now they go home thinking they are treated. Okay? Unfortunately, they go home thinking they are treated. But actually, you saw everyone and treated nobody. Universal health care is where I actually treat 10 of them and spend about 5 hours. Okay? 90 will go to the governor's office and report that I'm not doing my work because they have not been treated, and I will be sacked. That is universal health care. It's a risk to the service provider. But universal health coverage, just like Loliodo, a cup of boiled water, everybody gets the same. Whether you go to die or you don't, but you are all covered universally with a cup of boiled water. That is universal health coverage. Okay? But really what we need, because this is the reason why you have a person with diabetes after some years they go into kidney failure. So eventually we end up with a country with the highest number of kidney failure patients. That is why War Memorial Hospital saw what was happening and bought 10 dialysis machines. And that is why we have the largest number of patients coming to our facility. Now they have been blocked again. So how are we going to achieve this UHC? That's our concern. How do we achieve it if we are killing the private sector? That is investing huge amounts of money, including 2 million to construct a government road. Now you kill that facility. So exactly how are you going to implement this universal health care when everybody is going to the public hospital and you have long queues? Who told you that those doctors will be able to provide quality service? How do they do it? 50 hours when a day has 24 hours, and you're expecting that doctor to work like a machine, no going to sleep, no eating, right? Not even going to the toilet. No. Doctor, continue treating. We are doing very well. The cloud is big out there. Are we going to achieve our target? Okay. We are going to destroy the healthcare system in this country.